Good morning, everybody. I'd like to call the meeting of the Human Services Committee to order. Karen, please call the roll.
Chair Swarzy.
Here.
Member Childress.
Yes.
Member Garcia.
Here.
Member Desart.
Here.
Member Galassi.
Here.
Member LaPlante.
Here.
Hey, thank you all for being here. Do we have any public comment?
No public comment.
Right. I just want to remind this group that next Tuesday at our county board meeting, we will have our last presentation of our DuPage Community Transformational Grants awarded at 10 o'clock. At 9:30, there'll be a little coffee and donut meet and greet with the recipients that will be here. So looking very forward to that. And the DuPage Foundation will also be making a presentation on a lot of the good work that's been done to date. And I'm very anxious to hear some of the good stories that they're going to bring to us. So do we have any remarks from our members at this point? Okay, seeing none. On to the agenda items. I'll take a motion to approve item 24, 26, 27, the Human Services Committee regular meeting minutes from Tuesday, September 17th, 2024.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Take a motion to approve FIR 17324, acceptance and appropriation of the DuPage Housing Authority Family Self-Sufficiency Program Plan Year 24 in the amount of $127,812. We had a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take a motion to approve HSCO 224, amendment to county contract 71870001 serve issued to Carasoft Technology Corporation to increase encumbrance in the amount of $2,630.90 for the addition of 5 user licenses, resulting in an amended contract total not to exceed $29,050.90, an increase of 9.96%. And do we have any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Bless you. Take a motion to approve 24, 26, 28. Recommendation for the approval of a contract to DuPage Federation on Human Services Reform to provide face-to-face and telephonic interpreter services and translation services to assist clients in community services, primarily for the Senior Services Unit, and to provide American Sign Language services, both for the Finance Department and Community Services, for the period of October 11th, 2024 through November 30th, 2025, for a contract total amount of $29,999. And we had a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, sorry. Roll call, please.
Roll call.
Member Garcia.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Member Galassi.
Aye.
Member LaPlante.
Aye.
Member Childress.
Yes.
Chair Swarzy.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I'll take a motion to approve HSP 3424, recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order issued to Pulmonary Exchange Limited for rental of respiratory care equipment for the DuPage Care Center for the period November 20th, 24 through November 19th, 25, for a total contract not to exceed $40,000. And do we have any discussion? Yes.
Thank you. I just wondered why we're doing rentals instead of purchasing our own.
Janelle, were you able to hear that question?
Yeah, so we do a mix of rental versus purchase. A lot of it has to do with DME and calibration and filter changes, and the cost is actually better to rent than to maintain your equipment with the calibration and things that are required.
So you're saying that people come in, employees of this rental company come in and do the calibrations instead of
They
staff?
maintain their equipment, absolutely.
So that's where the savings comes?
Yep, yep.
All right, thank you. Thanks,
Yep.
Janelle.
Thank you, Member Sard. Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Take a motion for 24, 26, 29, transfer of funds from the furniture, machinery, equipment, small value account to the equipment and machinery account in the amount of $9,000 to cover the purchase of a floor scrubber that will assist in the cleaning of the new animal control building. And EPCC cleans that building daily, just FYI. So did we get a second? I'm sorry. Okay. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take a motion on consent item 24, 26, 30, Airdo Warewas contract 62800001 serve. This purchase order decreasing in the amount of $12,128.26 and closing due to purchase order expiring. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take a motion on 24-26-31. Jaren's Healthcare. This purchase order is decreasing the amount of $26,292.92 and closing due to purchase order expiring. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And I'll take a motion to receive and place on file informational item 24-26-32. GPN 03824 Family Self-Sufficiency Program for program year 24, the DuPage Housing Authority. U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the amount of $127,812.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And I'll take a motion to receive and place on file FMP 3724, recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Nicor Gas for natural gas utility and distribution services for county facilities for facilities management for the 4-year period of October 1st, 24 through September 30th of 28 for a total contract amount not to exceed $1,400,046.
Second.
I do need to say that the facility management portion is $1,147,656. The DuPage Care Center's portion is $188,079, and the health department's portion is $64,311. So we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. We do not have any residency waivers, so on to DuPage Care Center update with Janelle Chadwick.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
I want to let everyone know that we do not have any units on quarantine at this time, so those have resolved. We are still in outbreak for a number of days based on IDPH requirements. We're considered under outbreak. So hopefully that's the end of that bout. I want to mention any questions about COVID before I move on to the next item.
Okay. Seeing none.
All right, very good. We just received the America's Best Nursing Homes. We had this last year for Illinois, greater than 150 beds. The care center is ranked #1.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yes. And then lastly, we had a visit. We collaborate a lot with the health department and we're very appreciative. I think that's a resource our facility has compared to others. Not that the health department doesn't help other facilities, don't get me wrong, they do a lot, but we're very fortunate to have that relationship. We report a lot to them. We just had a visit, it's called an ICAR. So the health department and a representative from the Illinois Department of Public Health came and did an infection control assessment. It's a collaborative thing to really look at what we're doing, look at our processes, and look at opportunities for improvement. So we had that survey. Annabelle, our director of nursing, and other members of her team were very involved in that. So we'll take that information and use it and apply it as appropriate, but wanted to share that information with you as well.
Thank you. Any questions for Janelle Chadwick?
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
On to community services update, Mary Keating.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back from your last, you
Oh,
missed
that's
last
right.
meeting. Yes.
The chair's budget proposal includes the full dollar amount that went through on my request, so there's no issues with 2025 budget from the general fund perspective. I just wanted to make a note on the family self-sufficiency grant proposal and acceptance. You'll see that that's backdated. The reason is that there was a delay from HUD for the housing authority to get the contract from HUD, and then from the housing authority to send the contract to us. So obviously we don't stop and start that program. We keep it going, and then what we'll do now is any time that staff charged to general fund that they would have charged to this grant, we'll go and do a journal entry so that gets covered. But we don't want to stop and start things like, that need consistency like that. And then I want to introduce everyone to Taylor Sturmel, whose last name I have like a mental block on it. So, and I apologize, but she's getting married in 2 weeks, so it's going to change. So Taylor is our new manager for the Giving DuPage program. She started about 2 weeks ago. We're very excited to have her on board. She came to us as a WISH coordinator with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Prior to that, she had experience with a couple, local park districts doing kind of special events and, event management. I think she supervised classes and supervised some folks there. So we're really excited to have Taylor. She has been spending the last couple weeks, just kind of getting up to speed on programs of Giving DuPage. She's been out meeting with, well, she met with the Giving DuPage board. She's also meeting with, some of the nonprofits, the ones who use the, volunteer portal, as well as ones that are, big users or big, fundraisers through the Giving DuPage Days program. So we're really excited to have Taylor on board, and I don't know if you want to say anything.
Happy to be here.
That's all I have.
Okay. Any questions for Mary Keating? All right, thank you very much, Mary. Do we have any old business? Okay, seeing none, do we have any new business? A motion to adjourn? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.